Alright everyone, and welcome to Royal Rumble. Holy crap, my freaking headset, it's like muted or something. Either way around, welcome aboard. We are in store for some Royal Rumble fun. Again, this is a two-part event.
The following contest is a triple threat match and is for the Raw Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Shayna Baszler.
Like I was saying, this is a two-part event, so this should be out on Wednesday at noon Eastern Standard Time. So this is part one of Royal Rumble, or night one as we're going to, or afternoon one, whatever time zone you're in. Welcome aboard, I'm Christina, aka The Variety Nerd, and today this is part one of two parts of Royal Rumble. You are not seeing things incorrectly. We have a couple of Raw matchups, one per night at least. If you're wondering what the breakdown of the matchups are going to look like, that's going to be in the description down below. So what matches are on which night, there you have it. And so they might be in the same order, they might not be in the same order. So that's kind of where we're at. But either way around, we are kicking things off with a triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship. Shayna Baszler, Io Shirai, and Becky Lynch, the Raw Women's Champion, here tonight. Get your snacks, get your drinks, get comfy and cozy. We've got a huge night stacked full of action for y'all. So this is our second of maybe three. That sounds about right. This is going to be our second crossover show, where we also had, of course, cross-branded show, I should say. Actually, yeah, this is our third one. We had Money in the Bank, we had Survivor Series, and now we have Royal Rumble. What we're trying to do for WrestleMania is kind of up in the air at this point, just because of we got a lot going on. We already have a next TakeOver event planned out as well. We have one TakeOver before WrestleMania, so in case if you're wondering where this is going, I've mapped it out very roughly. There will only be 2 episodes next week of NXT Universe Mode, just because of how many episodes of just how much there's going on this week. But by the end of July, we will have WrestleMania taken care of. We're going to do WrestleMania, that sort of thing. I think that's more than fair. But our next TakeOver event is not going to be until, according to my little calendar,
And introducing the champion from Dublin, Ireland, the Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch.
well, that's good timing, until July 9th. So that's about a little over 3 weeks away. So you got plenty of time to get caught up. By the time that this is out, I should have a playlist that have all the TakeOver events and the cross-branded shows, all the major events, so that way if you just want to watch the big shows and just get get the cliff notes as to what's going on, then there you go. But yeah, we got a stacked card tonight. Again, I will likely put the full match card in the description down below as well for both nights and what's going to be on which night. That sort of thing. But here we go, the man Becky Lynch defending the Raw Women's Championship to kick things off here tonight. Triple threat action. My apologies if it was a little bit staticky with the noise. Gotta go back and forth a little bit. And there it is, Raw Women's Division kicking things off for this 2-part event. We're gonna have one Royal Rumble per night. So that way it's not all like pure exhaustion. So here we go. Io Shirai making the first move. Very interesting right there. Shayna Baszler going after Io Shirai. All 3 of these women have quite a bit of history, of course. Io Shirai and Becky Lynch have only ignited their feud recently over on Raw. But Shayna Baszler and Becky Lynch, obviously plenty of history there, and Shayna Baszler has plenty of history with Io Shirai, so it's only fitting that Becky Lynch somehow got in the middle of it, mainly because she has the championship. And when you're in this industry, you want to go for the championship. But tonight, we will have the Women's Royal Rumble main event, and then tomorrow night, or not tomorrow night, but Friday night, we'll have the Men's Royal Rumble main event. So I know that's kind of a bit of a spoiler, but you know what? All is well. But we've got plenty of interesting matches on this first night, and I'm really excited about that. Either way around, we are down to Io Shirai and Becky Lynch in the middle of the ring. Shayna Baszler dumped onto the outside of the ring. We've got plenty of exciting matches on both nights, so get excited. We will also have our Queen of the Ring finals here tonight, and that winner will, whoever wins the match will go in at number 30, whoever loses the match goes in at number 1. That's been determined by both the general managers of Raw and NXT, even though it'll be like Raw versus Raw, because of the fact that Naomi and Becky Lynch, they are part of Raw, so we'll see. So again, winner gets number 30, loser gets number 1. So, you know, to make things a little bit interesting, raise the stakes a little bit, that sort of thing. We want to reward, you know, just in general, that's where we're at. And then the two losers of this matchup, they will indeed be in the Rumble as well. So we got some people on both nights playing double duty within their matches, and of course, in the Rumble. That's just because we're short-staffed, that sort of thing. But I'm really excited. I know you all are excited to see this as well. I'm excited to record this. I don't know how late I'm going to be up recording this or anything like that, but I got plenty of coffee in my system. I had some food. I was playing around with creating an arena for God knows how long. But we will have one more takeover event on July 9th, which sounds about right. So, there we go. Got lots of exciting action coming up the next couple of days. Pretty much the next couple of days. I think that's pretty fair to say. So, there you go. I think this is going to be an exciting time. And you know what? We're going to keep going. We're going to just keep going and just seeing where things go. And I'm going to try to avoid playing the matches just because I want to see how they organically turn out. You never know what the crap's going to happen, and I have some ideas as to where we could go going forward. Becky Lynch, exploder suplex onto Shayna Baszler. Io Shirai very stealthily right behind the man, breaking up the pinfall attempt right there. Io Shirai going after Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler counters. Baszler once again, but Becky Lynch hits a float-over DDT onto Io Shirai. Baszler's on the outside of the ring on the apron. This can be... I am excited to see this matchup. I mean, I like how different each one of these three women are. You know, personality-wise, match-wise, all that kind of good stuff. Here we go, but Becky Lynch has the disarmer locked in, and Baszler gets out. Shirai is back into the mix right here. What's Becky going for? Oh, huge suplex onto Shirai. Becky's just cleaning house. I don't know how else to describe it. Oh, and a huge suplex from the man onto the Queen of Spades. Another exploder suplex onto Shayna Baszler. Some might call it the Bexploder. We interchange things here and there. And Shirai breaking things up right there. She is not going to let Becky Lynch win that easily. And Becky Lynch has the disarmer on once again. This time on Io Shirai. What will happen here? Wait, hold up here. Shirai's arm is like right over Baszler. Y'all are seeing that, right? That really could have been Io Shirai's victory right there, as far as I'm concerned. Becky Lynch getting rolled onto the outside of the ring. Oh! Counter from Baszler. Another counter from Io. The two contenders are left inside the ring here tonight. Should be very interesting development here. Oh! Caught by Baszler. Oh! And Io Shirai sending Shayna Baszler to the outside of the ring. All three women are now outside right here, almost right in front of us. You can tell our commentary tables right there. And Lynch getting Shirai back inside the ring again. As far as I know, there's no champion's advantage in a triple threat matchup. Not sure what happened right there, but a huge leg drop from Lynch onto Shirai. And Io kicks out. It's going to take a lot more than that. Of course, Io Shirai making it pretty far in the Queen of the Ring tournament, just in general. We'll see those finals later on in the evening. It's going to be quite exciting. Oh, and Io is fighting back, people. Io is fighting back. And oh my god, what a move. What a move. What will Shayna Baszler do? Will she tap out? Will she get out of this somehow? Raw Women's Championship on the line. The Queen of Spades not backing down from a fight either. Shayna Baszler, they've got the right strategy. They're taking out the champ, making sure that she's not involved and keeping her out of the ring. Of course, Becky Lynch has held on to that championship this entire universe mode, which sounds about accurate. Yeah, that sounds accurate. Oh, and Io Shirai. Huge move from the corner right there. Becky Lynch on the outside of the ring, running back inside the ring. And Shirai going for the cover. Oh, and Lynch breaking things up in the middle of the ring here tonight. Will the man retain, or will we have the Queen of Spades win the gold, or will the Genius of the Sky take the gold home? And Becky Lynch on the offense. Shayna Baszler is on the outside of the ring here tonight. Io counters. It's down to Io and Lynch for the time being. Huge move. Oh! And a huge move onto Lynch from Shirai. Becky Lynch rolls out of the way. Huge running drop kick onto Io. And Lynch going in for the cover. And Io kicks out at 2. Baszler's getting back onto her feet outside the ring. That can only mean danger for one of these two, for really both of these women here tonight. Huge suplex from Lynch onto Io. And another exploder suplex onto Shayna Baszler from Becky Lynch. Io was stuck in that corner, but Baszler kicks out. Holy crap, what a match. The two #1 contenders, they're not going to go down easily. Not at all. Oh, and a huge Uranagi from Lynch onto Baszler. Io Shirai still in that corner. Oh my god. Talk about a rough time. Oh my god. The fact that Becky Lynch had to pin Shayna Baszler and not tap her out to the disarmer kind of says a lot, but look at the position Io Shirai was in at the end of that matchup. Did you all not see that? Or she was in the corner, she couldn't get out of the corner. Just like that, she was stuck in that corner right there, watching onward as Becky Lynch laser focused on Io Shirai as she got the cover against Shayna Baszler. And there you have it, Becky Lynch, still our Raw Women's Champion at the end of the day, defeating Shayna Baszler and Io Shirai. Very interesting ending that we just had, too. Should open up some windows. So we will see Shayna and Io in the Women's Rumble later on tonight. Congratulations, Becky Lynch, on a huge title defense. Oh boy, after that explosive start with the triple threat Raw Women's Championship matchup, things are about to get crazy here at Royal Rumble. Oh my god.
Is a last man standing match. Making his way to the ring from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
And here comes Bobby Lashley down to the ring. These two have been feuding for months, and it's all going to come to a head here tonight. Bobby Lashley winning that last match between the two. That was not planned at Survivor Series, and then of course they previously met up. And well, Brock Lesnar kind of won that match. So these two are tied 1 apiece. So just throwing that out there in general. But here we go, people. We've got ourselves quite an interesting thing. Oh, and also if you're wondering if I got inspired by the Royal Rumble match orders for both nights, you might be thinking, like Christina, like, is there any logic to this? Yes, there is. I have precedent, and we put the precedent in the Wikipedia link that'll include in the description as well. So here we go. Got ourselves an interesting showing here tonight. Of course, Paul Heyman is not right here.
Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
This is going to be an interesting matchup. So, NXT's got 2 matches tonight, and then I think, yeah, we got 3 NXT matches tomorrow. So, there is that. There's a cross-branded match as well, but there's 2 tonight and 3 tomorrow. And then you got the Royal Rumble matches, Queen of the Ring, that sort of thing. But here comes the Beast, Brock Lesnar. It's going to be quite an interesting situation here. Again, last man standing match. That basically means that both men have to be like out for the count of 10. No disqualifications, no countouts, no pinfalls, no submissions. As long as your opponent stays down for the count of 10, then you win the match. Plain and simple. Anything goes. In case you're wondering, we did not use a custom Royal Rumble that I was planning on doing. We are using a custom one for our TakeOver San Diego event. That is right, we are going to San Diego for our next TakeOver event, and maybe our last one at the rate we're going at. Because here's the thing. We got a full month of, I think it's, what, February, March, and April. That's a long time to go in between shows. But I figured, you know what? Let's have one TakeOver thrown in there. Here we go, Bobby Lashley, Brock Lesnar, last man standing match. So here we go, and of course, I believe it's July 9th, somewhere in that artery. So we're going to have 2 episodes of NXT next week, and then 3 the following week, and then we'll have 2 the following week after that. So just in case you're wondering where scheduling is and all that stuff, that's because we need to take a little bit of a breather next week, just in general. I think that's a pretty solid strategy. So that's where we're at. We need a breather. We need to regroup a little bit. Plus, I want to focus on sim stuff, and a lot of Xbox Game Pass stuff just came out, like, all of a sudden. So I'm like, oh, okay, we're doing all right. We're doing quite all right. So yeah, this should be out on June 17th. Part 2/Night 2 will be out on Friday. And then our next NXT event won't be until June 23rd, which is a Tuesday. So we'll have a Tuesday, Thursday week, you know, to keep things a little bit light, that sort of thing. And to kind of strategize where we're going next, I have some ideas that are marinating, that have marinated. I've really liked the tournament idea that we've had, you know, that way it's not like oversaturated with cross-brand stuff. Just, you know, we need to focus on what we're doing, that sort of thing. We're going to see how it all goes down tonight and on Friday as well, because that's going to be a big factor going forward. So because of that, I'm not going to play any of the matches, because I organically want to see where it's going to go. I think that's more than fair. I mean, we still got a couple of matchups as well. So, yeah, we're going to see where everything unfolds. If these two don't end their feud tonight, I'm throwing a fit, but Bobby Lashley kind of making the mistake right here to taunt while Brock Lesnar's still going. Oh boy. So our next TakeOver event is going to be TakeOver San Diego on July 9th. So mark that on your calendars. Get excited about it. It's right after 4th of July because I figured also, like, I did not want a pay-per-view on 4th of July. So there's that. I swear to God, also, they're using some of my ideas, possibly, and I'm just like, oh my god, like, y'all need to stop watching my universe mode. Should not work like this. But either way around, these two are now on the outside of the ring. Anything that could go wrong might go wrong. We're gonna find out. But I'm super excited. My favorite pay-per-view in real life is actually Royal Rumble. In recent years, Money in the Bank's been getting up there too, like, at least it's been a pay-per-view. It's just been one that I've enjoyed over time as well. Like, so, my favorite non-Big Four pay-per-view is going to have to go to probably the Money in the Bank ones as of late. And then, of course, Royal Rumble is probably my personal favorite. Like, Big Four show. And the referee, we had our first near 10 count, and Bobby Lashley got to an 8 and onto his feet. So again, the winner has to, like, get their opponent down to 10. As you can hear the referee counting right here.
3, 4, 5, 6,
We're at a 6 count. Brock Lesnar standing in the middle of the ring. But Bobby Lashley gets up at the count of 7. Again, this is a dream feud that so many people have wanted, and by God, we are delivering on it. And whoever wins this match will win the winner of the Fatal 4-Way Elimination style matchup for that NXT Championship. So they will take on either Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre, Samoa Joe, or Aleister Black in that 4-way matchup later on tonight for the NXT Championship. That matchup will take place at TakeOver San Diego, which will be our last TakeOver event before WrestleMania. I figured 6 weeks would give us plenty of time to kind of marinate over, you know, rivalries and stuff kind of going forward, and also build up some fun stuff too. Like, I've really enjoyed seeing the tag team division start to flourish. The women's division's been flourishing. So I think what we're going to do is like kind of focus on our Intercontinental Championship, our World Championship. I think we're finally starting to get to a sweet spot where it's like everything's starting to flourish a little bit. So it's going to be interesting to see where it goes. We actually have some depth, and we have some things that we can work with. Like, we can actually have like multiple tag team feuds going at the same time. Or, you know, multiple mid-card feuds going on at the same time. It's going to be really interesting to see where things go, but Bobby Lashley might have it. Oh, and he hits it. Could that be it? Signaling the referee to start counting. Brock Lesnar is out in the middle of the ring, but will he stay down for the 10 count, or will he get up and back into this matchup? We're at a 6 count. We're at a 7 count. We're at an 8 count. Oh my God, we're at 9. No way. Oh my God, Bobby Lashley is your new #1 contender. This man just beat Brock Lesnar in a last man standing match. I don't know what to say.
Here is your winner, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
And there you have it, people. We've got a new #1 contender, and it looks like Bobby Lashley wins the feud. So there you have it, people. Our new #1 contender in the form of Bobby Lashley defeating Brock Lesnar here tonight. Some might call it an upset. Some people might say it's, you know, Bobby's time. Well, we're going to find out later on in the show who he will be taking on at TakeOver San Diego on July 9th. Oh, my voice just cracked. So get excited, everybody. It's going to be a great time. We're going to also see if Bobby Lashley, like, just see where it goes next. We're going to see it. We're going to see what, you know, all unfolds as we kind of continue onward and upward. So on that happy note, let's keep going. But for now, Bobby Lashley slayed the beast. Let's keep things going. Here we go, people! The finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament are about to go underway here tonight. I'm excited for this matchup. It's going to be quite interesting. And just to see where it's all going to go, these two have defeated so many talented women on their roads here to Royal Rumble.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from San Jose, California, Bayley.
Not gonna lie, in this venue, like, the Bayley buddies look pretty cool. Just gonna throw that out there. But here we are. Bayley's making her way down to the ring. Of course, this is a Raw versus Raw Superstar matchup. So in a weird way, it's like Raw gets like another matchup on the card. But you know what? Like, that's fine. They have 3 matchups versus like our 5. So I think that's fair. But of course, Bayley winning against Ronda Rousey in that semifinals matchup to get here. Some might say that's an upset and a bracket buster potentially, but it's been a fun ride no matter what. Naomi, of course, defeating the rising star in Toni Storm from NXT as well. Just to get her way down here to this spot here at Royal Rumble. These two are going to make for an interesting matchup. We're going to have a winner no matter what happens. Will we have more of the... Will we have the Queen of Hugs? Or will we feel the glow?
Florida, Naomi.
The Queen of Hugs versus the Queen of Glow. I'm kind of here for it. If anybody uses those ideas, like, I just, I'm just throwing my name out there. You know. The Queen of Glow versus the Queen of Hugs. That's kind of what title we're going for. The Queen of Glow sounds really cool, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry about that, my scalp was like just super itchy for some reason. Like, I just washed my hair too. But here we go. Again, apologies for those of you that are very sensitive to this light. Just giving a bit of a disclaimer. Probably a little too late for that disclaimer, but here we are. And here we go, Bayley and Naomi here in the Queen of the Ring finals. Will we get the Queen of Hugs, or will we get the Queen of Glow? And the matchup is underway here tonight. Bayley trying to make the first attack, but these two are kind of in a bit of a stalemate to start things off. I'm excited to see how this goes, because these two are kind of neck and neck right now. Naomi the first advantage here tonight. Huge leg drop onto Bayley. And again, I'm not playing any of the matches just because I want to organically see where things go. Like, that's just where we're at. I want to see where things are going. Huge running bulldog from Naomi and into the cover. Not even a 1 count. It's going to take a lot more than that to get Bayley down. It's going to be quite interesting, to say the least. And Bayley back on the offense, but Naomi not backing down at all from Bayley's offense. Office? What? Offense? Oh my god. This is why you should not drink coffee so late in the day, kids. This is why you shouldn't do it. I've been drinking and sipping on cold coffee for a little while, so don't judge me. Oh. Bayley's got Naomi. Oh, huge suplex onto Naomi. Of course, once again, Queen of the Ring. Winner goes on to Royal Rumble with the number 30 spot, and the loser will be entering in at number 1. So it's going to be a long night for both these ladies, but more so one or the other. Naomi back on the offense. Huge slam right there. Naomi trying to get Bayley in the center of the ring or far away from the ropes. Smart strategy from the in-ring veteran. Naomi's played it smart throughout this entire thing. I'm not even joking. Like, that's just as, like, an unbiased observer. But what is Bayley up to here? Oh my god, no way. No way! And Bayley with a huge Hurricane Rana onto Naomi from the top turnbuckle. Oh my god, it's fine. Huge right hand from Bayley onto Naomi. Naomi ducks, counters the dropkick. These two are back kind of at a bit of a stalemate almost all match. But Bayley, huge elbow countering that Irish whip. What is Naomi going to be up to? Huge counter from Bayley getting out of that corner. Bayley going for an Irish whip. Naomi in this corner. What is she doing? Oh, and the suplex to the middle rope from Bayley onto Naomi. Oh my god, that looked like that hurt. And Naomi kicks out at 2. What does Bayley have to do to pick up the win? She cannot look frustrated because Naomi might capitalize in some shape or form. But Bayley catches Naomi into the Bayley to belly. And Bayley is your Queen of the Ring. Naomi's going in at number 1, and Bayley gets that coveted number 30 spot. Congratulations are in orders for Bayley. I don't know if it's singular or plural. congratulations are in order for Bayley. There we go. I think that sounds right. But this is a nice sign of sportsmanship, sportswomanship between these two here tonight. Congratulations, Bayley. This is going to get interesting, people. This is going to get very, very interesting. Alright, here we go. We have the NXT... This is going by a lot quicker than what I was thinking. I'm like, oh god, I'm going to be here all night. But here we go. Our last matchup before our first Royal Rumble matchup is about to go underway here. We have our first major championship matchup. Get excited.
Is a fatal four-way match and is for the NXT Championship. Introducing the challenger from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, Roman Reigns.
So here we go, people. Roman Reigns, Aleister Black, Samoa Joe, and Drew McIntyre all in a four-way matchup. The last man standing is going to be the winner. That is right, people. It is an elimination style matchup. And what does that mean? Well, basically, say for example, Roman Reigns spears or Superman punches Samoa Joe and pins him for a 3 count, then, well, Samoa Joe is eliminated. The match continues until each person gets eliminated. The last person that's in the ring to not get pinned or tap out will win the match. So it's going to be quite an interesting matchup, to say the least. Aleister Black winning a huge triple threat match involving AJ Styles and Brock Lesnar not too long ago here on the channel to get that #1 contender spot. But of course, Samoa Joe had a little bit of beef with Aleister Black from the past. Aleister Black, of course, beat Samoa Joe to win his first NXT championship a little while ago on the channel. Samoa Joe's been out for a little bit due to just taking some time away after TakeOver Melbourne, after he lost the title. No, it wasn't Melbourne, right? No, it was actually on an episode of NXT. So that Samoa Joe lost the title to Drew McIntyre. Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe had a feud going on for a little while. So all 4 of these dudes are somehow involved and tangled up together. And they're going to put their differences aside here tonight at Royal Rumble. So again, kind of like the women's title match, the losers of this matchup, all 3 of them, they'll be on tomorrow night for the men's Royal Rumble match. So just giving you a little bit of a heads up on that and how that's going to be sorted out. It's going to be quite interesting to see how this dynamic's going to look like in general. But I hope that you all like the format of this, where we're splitting it up over 2 episodes.
From Amsterdam, Netherlands, weighing in at 215 pounds, Aleister Black.
Like I was saying before Greg Hamilton interjected, I hope you all like this format that we're going with for at least these bigger, like, cross-branded shows. I think it makes a little bit more logical sense to do it this way, simply because of the fact that it's a lot to digest. Ever since we had our Melbourne show, I think it was, where we had a 3-hour show, I'm like, y'all, I can't do this. Not to mention, it gives me a little bit of an incentive to take a break every now and then. But honestly, I have not expected this part of it to be a little bit shorter. But I'm kind of glad it is, because I don't think it's felt overwhelming so far, just in general. So I hope you all are feeling the same way about this. So that way I can record and edit the matches down, and then I can record and edit down the Rumbles. So the way that I'm kind of doing it is that, like, I'm actually doing it in chunks. So I'm doing the first 4 matches like I would normally. Sometimes I take a break halfway through. So I record a few matches. So in this case, it's going to be 4 matches we're going to record. Then I'm going to take a break for a few minutes, just, you know, get some fresh air, get some water, that sort of thing. And then record the Rumble match for the women's side of things. So the Women's Royal Rumble will be main eventing here tonight, but it wouldn't be a Royal Rumble without Royal Rumble pay-per-view without some title matches, and this is what we got here tonight. We're gonna tie up the loose ends. We're gonna have some people coming out. And we're gonna put a lot of these feuds to bed, I think. There's a number of hungry challengers out there, and if you're wondering about the Rumble and how that's gonna be structured, outside of the predetermined ones, that's pretty much it.
Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa
So, for example, you know how we have Bayley coming in at number 30 and Naomi coming in at number 1 because of Queen of the Ring? Yeah, that's going to be a thing. So, minus maybe a handful of people, everything else is going to be pretty random. So, I'm interested to see where everything's going to go. You never know who's going to pop up, so just throwing that out there. We got a bunch of surprises and just some good stuff. I won't reveal anything because honestly, outside of Bayley and Naomi's position, I think everybody else is going to be random. The men's rumble is going to be entirely random. So you never know what's going to happen. I mean, we're going to see how things go again. Some of these dudes are going to pull double duty tomorrow night. Or not. I keep thinking tomorrow night like it's as if it's like WrestleMania week where it was like the two-parter right away. But here comes the champion, Drew McIntyre, and Jesus, it's dark. It is really dark in here. Like, not in my apartment, but like on the screen. I can just see it right now in the nosebleeds. I can't see anything! Like, I couldn't see anything before, but I really can't see anything now.
And introducing the champion from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds. He is the NXT champion, Drew McIntyre.
But yeah, I really hope that you like the format of these two-part cross-branded events. We'll still keep our takeover events, probably one part. If it goes over like two and a half hours, that's when we're gonna chop it to like 2 parts, because for me it's like, oh my god, I can't do this. But yeah, no, we're gonna see where everything's gonna go after tonight, and also on Friday as well. That's going to help determine what we do next here on the channel, because I've got some ideas marinating, and boy oh boy, there's a lot to unpack. But there he is, Drew McIntyre with the championship. And I also realized, like, if anybody, like, loses their championships or championships change hands, like, we're going to have to, like, switch up the intro a little bit, so there's that. It's fine. And honestly, it's a quick fix that I can easily do, so, like, you know, we've gotten into a bit of a routine at this point. But let me know if you want to see a Season 2 of Universe Mode, if you want to see another My Career Universe Mode, like that sort of path, or anything just in general, like a tournament, or just really anything. I appreciate and respect all the feedback, and I really do take the feedback seriously, because sometimes you all think of stuff that I might not think of. And there it is, people, the NXT Championship. I swear to God, I sound all over the place. But that's just because, like, we're like 3/4 of the way through Universe Mode. It's kind of hitting people. We're getting to the final weeks and episodes, and I don't know if I'm emotionally prepared for this yet. But here we go. Fatal four-way elimination style. Let's do this. Sorry about that quick jump. I want to make sure that we had all the rules right on there. Alright, so Aleister Black and Drew McIntyre. Yeah, I think everybody's going after the people that they're supposed to be going after. Aleister Black going right for Drew McIntyre again. These matchups would be very good on their own, but we just threw everybody into one big matchup so we can settle things out. The last man standing will be your NXT champion. Whether that's Drew McIntyre, Aleister Black, Samoa Joe, or Roman Reigns. We're going to see, people. We are going to see. This has been a great night of action. I've liked how it's been paced pretty decently. I expected the last man standing match to last longer, but I'm excited to see who's going to walk out with the gold here tonight. We got Becky Lynch as our Raw Women's Champion, and of course we got this title opportunity, or this title match here. We also have a Queen of the Ring in the form of Bayley. She'll be entering in at number 30. Huge cutter from Aleister Black. Roman Reigns with the Samoan drop onto Samoa Joe. Drew McIntyre counters. Huge clothesline. Roman Reigns kind of just posturing just a tad bit. The Paul Heyman dudes are not doing too great here tonight, we'll just say that. But the Women's Rumble match, leave a comment as to who you want to win. I don't know who's going to win because I haven't recorded that part yet, because it's been very determinate as to like who's all involved, that sort of thing. But I think the way that the matchups have been structured, just in general, like how the card's been laid out, it makes logical sense to me, so there's that. There is that. Oh, and a huge right hand from Drew McIntyre. Huge chop onto Aleister Black. Huge elbow from Black onto McIntyre. Samoa Joe going after Roman Reigns. And Drew McIntyre really laying it into Aleister Black. Samoa freaking Joe freaking powerbombed Roman Reigns. Oh my god, I keep forgetting how chaotic Fatal 4-Way matches are. Huge suplex from Samoa Joe onto Roman Reigns. Drew McIntyre, huge counter again. It's not like your normal Fatal 4-Way. 3 dudes have to get eliminated. If Drew McIntyre gets pinned or submitted, we are guaranteed a new NXT championship, or a new NXT champion, my bad. But even if, say, like, McIntyre pins Aleister Black, then McIntyre still, like, has, you know, people to go through. He's still got Samoa Joe and Roman Reigns. And the other way around, too. If Aleister Black pins or makes Samoa Joe tap out, then, of course, he still has to go through Roman and Drew. Oh, and Black hits the Black Mass onto Drew McIntyre. Oh, and McIntyre kicks out, and Joe has the crossface on Reigns. The champ kicks out of the Black Mass. Holy poop. Huge toss from McIntyre. McIntyre with a huge suplex, Joe with a huge right hand. Oh my god, this has gone wild and crazy, people. Oh, huge move there from McIntyre on to Black. McIntyre going for the pinfall. And Aleister Black kicks on out. Aleister Black, of course, huge impressive matchup against Brock Lesnar and AJ Styles on NXT not too long ago. What a matchup that was. So that's how he became #1 contender. Samoa Joe never got a rematch against Drew McIntyre after his hiatus, but Roman Reigns defeated Samoa Joe. And a huge move right there from Roman Reigns onto Samoa Joe. Roman Reigns just calculating his next move. McIntyre and Black with a series of kicks and chops. Oh, and Joe's got it in! I think he's got it in, people. Samoa Joe from behind with a coquina clutch, but Roman Reigns powering out. McIntyre taking his eyes away right there from Aleister Black. I think McIntyre... Oh, God. Jesus. Samoa Joe going for the cover.
Roman Reigns has been eliminated.
And Samoa Joe eliminating Roman Reigns. Future Shock DDT from Drew McIntyre onto Aleister Black, and Aleister Black is still in this. Samoa Joe finally getting his revenge after losing the championship to Drew McIntyre, ending Samoa Joe's reign of Rampage, is what we call it affectionately around here, you know, that sort of thing. Samoa Joe going for a German suplex. Oh, and another huge suplex right there. This man is not letting go. Good lord, Samoa Joe just manhandled Drew McIntyre, who's 6'5", 260 pounds.
Drew McIntyre has been
Oh my god! Aleister freaking Black! And Aleister Black
eliminated.
stole that pinfall from Samoa Joe. And then hit the Black Mass onto Samoa Joe. What a month it has been for Aleister Black. Aleister Black regaining that NXT championship. Oh my god. Oh my god. When it's all said and done, Aleister Black is your new NXT champion. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This was a car crash of a match, and I loved every second of it.
The new NXT champion, Aleister Black.
Can we talk about that closing sequence? Holy crap. My dudes, we got a brand new NXT champion. Samoa Joe pinning Roman Reigns after that coquina clutch. After Roman tried to counter out of it and everything like that, but Samoa Joe capitalizing. And then Samoa Joe, like, went after Drew. And then Aleister Black swooped in there and eliminated Drew McIntyre. And then, not long after, Samoa Joe tried going after Aleister Black, but Aleister Black just whiffed him with the Black Mass. That is how lethal that Black Mass is. People, we've got, like, I think, our second ever two-time champion. Maybe. No. Yes. Yes. Samoa Joe was our first one because Aleister Black. So we had AJ Styles with the World Championship. Then we had Joe. Then we had Aleister for a hot minute after he cashed in Money in the Bank. Then we had Joe. Then we had Drew. And now we're back at Aleister. Oh my god! That match was crazy, people, but it wouldn't be Royal Rumble without the Royal Rumble. So up next, the women take center stage in the Royal Rumble match. Congratulations are in order for Aleister Black. Let's take it over to the Royal Rumble, our first of two Royal Rumbles here on NXT Universe Mode in WWE 2K20.
The following contest is the Royal Rumble match. The two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start in the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order that they drew. This will continue until all 30 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur when a superstar is thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and go on to face the champion of their choice at WrestleMania.
Alright, people, here we go. Royal Rumble time on the women's side of, this is our main event here tonight. The men's Rumble takes center stage tomorrow. But tonight, the women take center stage here tonight. A bit of a disclaimer again, once again, with Naomi's entrance with the bright lights.
First, from Orlando, Florida, Naomi.
So, full disclaimer, we had a game crash happen the first time I was recording this matchup. When the game crashes, I can't really pick up from where I went out, like last time. So, just giving you a little bit of a disclaimer that once the game crashes, I have to go and re-record the entire freaking matchup for the most part. But the thing that doesn't change is Naomi's at number 1 and Bayley's at number 30. Everything else is kind of fluctuating because that's just how the Rumble works. There's only a few people that we have assigned at random points, or at certain points throughout the matchup. So just giving you a little bit of a disclaimer about that. So, yeah, we were at number 28 when it crashed, by the way, and I was getting salty because it was actually getting really good, and I'm like, oh god, why? Let's just say we had some expletives in there, because that's a thing that exists. Oh! Oh, boy. Oh my god, what a first two.
Drew number 2 from Osaka, Japan, Asuka.
Oh boy, this is certainly a first two that I've ever seen, and oh my god, these two are gonna just tear the house down. Naomi and Asuka kicking things off in the Royal Rumble here tonight. Get your snacks, people. Just get your snacks and comfy and cozy. We're in for the long haul. 30 superstars are going to enter this matchup. And for me, it's the second time recording this, so, yeah. It freaking froze at number 28. So to say I'm, like, salty is an understatement. Oh, God. Oh, God. I hope it doesn't crash again. I'm sorry, people. I'm just salty. But this is going to be great. This is going to be great. Asuka, of course, winning the first ever Women's Royal Rumble back in 2018, which is almost 2.5 years ago now. Oh, my God. That feels like it was like yesterday, I swear. Okay, I keep hearing noises outside, and I really hope people aren't going to yell at me or whatever, but yeah. We are at number We're already counting down to number 3. Who's coming on down? That one person in the crowd. Oh, this is interesting. This is an interesting mixture. Asuka, Ronda Rousey, and Naomi. Get your snacks, people. Just get your snacks. Of course, Asuka and Ronda Rousey have plenty of history with each other on NXT, but it looks like they're double teaming Naomi right here. Oh my god. Well, that alliance was very short-lived. Coming down to number 4. Who's going to enter in at number 4? Oh, fresh face to universe mode, potentially. Nikki Cross making her way down to the ring. Gonna get very interesting. Oh my god! And Ronda Rousey just eliminated Asuka. Asuka's the first one out. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. This is not a drill. Oh, this is even more interesting. Shayna Baszler, of course, losing alongside. Oh, this is even more interesting. Right as Shayna Baszler got in the match, Ronda Rousey got eliminated by Nikki Cross. Oh my god! Oh my god! This Rumble, people, this Royal Rumble, holy crap. Oh, it's about to pick up. It's about to pick up. Here we go. The Glamazon, the Hall of Famer, Beth Phoenix on her way down to the ring. Y'all, I'm at a loss for words. Their first 2 eliminations were from Asuka and Ronda Rousey. Those were their first 2 women eliminated. If you had your predictions on either one of them, then you know what? Like, you lost money. I'm sorry. Or, you know, whatever it is. Like, it could be, like, just coffee or something. I don't know. People bet on some strange things sometimes. The fact that people bet on wrestling is really weird, too. Oh, this is interesting. Rhea Ripley making her way down to the ring. Entering the very interesting mixture of Shayna Baszler, Nikki Cross, Beth Phoenix, and Naomi. A very interesting mixture right here tonight. We're at number 7. Nikki Cross seeing a moment here. Nikki Cross going right for Shayna Baszler. Trying to eliminate Baszler right here tonight. Gonna see who number 8 is. Rhea Ripley trying to eliminate Naomi right here. And Ember Moon making her way down to the ring. She has plenty of history with Shayna Baszler. Plenty of history, to say the least. The ring's starting to get pretty full right here. Ember Moon and Beth Phoenix squaring off. Nikki Cross and Shayna Baszler squaring off. Rhea Ripley's in the corner. This is interesting. Naomi's still in there, and she's been in there since number 1. Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross! Nikki Cross has been on a friggin' rampage tonight. I think she came in at number 4. But Trish Stratus returning for one night only. Going right for Naomi here tonight. Nikki Cross, people. But, ooh, that's a dream match right there. Beth Phoenix and Rhea Ripley, 2 very strong, athletic women right there that know their way around the ring pretty well. And just, oh, that's a dream match right there. Just throwing that out there into the world. Ooh, an interesting number 10 entry right here, Candice LeRae. And if I'm sounding very sparse on the commentary, it's because a lot of my energy went out on that first try. Because, well, the game kind of crashed at number 28, so that friggin' happened. Here we go, the ring is just filling up here tonight. Candice and Naomi facing off right here. Nikki Cross and Rhea Ripley. Ember Moon taking on Beth Phoenix. Some very interesting concoctions of matchups that we could have right in this pool alone. It's really exciting to see all unfold. Here we go, people. Here we go. Very interesting matchups right here. Everyone's cornering Candice LeRae for some reason. Oh, but Beth Phoenix. Oh, and Ember Moon is out. Who's coming in next? I believe we're at number 11. Yeah, we're at number 11. Alas, it is Brie mode. Brie Bella making her way down to the ring here tonight. Special guest appearance. Oh! Alright then, Rhea Ripley's out apparently now too. Naomi's still going after Nikki Cross. Those two have been in for number 1 and number 4 respectively. So this is quite interesting. Sorry about that, production truck has no chill. But Naomi and Nikki Cross still in here somehow, some way. Oh, I spoke too soon. Naomi's been going at this since number 1, so regardless, she's had a bit of a strong showing to say the least. But Trish Stratus going after Naomi here tonight. She's got her over the top rope. She's got her over that top rope. But Brie Bella also teaming in to try to get rid of Naomi. This is interesting. But Naomi fights out of it. Candice LeRae and Beth Phoenix fighting at it right now. Two squaring off. Lots of interesting mixtures right here. Go. Who's going to be the next person out? Oh, and the glam slam onto Candice. She's out for now. Sasha Banks entering the fray right here. Some dream matchups that Sasha could have with a number of these women here in the ring. Candice LeRae, Beth Phoenix, of course Naomi, and of course Trish Stratus. I feel like Naomi and Sasha have fought before, but I don't remember. Oh, that's interesting. Beth Phoenix just got eliminated right there by Brie Bella. Dream matchup right there between Sasha and Trish. Brie mode is underway. Alexa Bliss from NXT on her way down to the ring. This is interesting. This is going to be very, very interesting. And lots of little dream matchups right here. Two veterans over there in the form of Candice LeRae and Naomi. We got Alexa and Brie Bella. That could be quite interesting just in general. And we've got Trish and Sasha Banks, which is just an interesting dream matchup in its own right. Zelina Vega from Raw coming down to the ring here at number 14. Alexa and Trish, the match that was supposed to happen but didn't happen. I mean, to be fair, it's never too late. It's never too late, at least in virtual form, and in general. But Naomi is still hanging in there, and we're almost halfway through the Rumble match, but Candice LeRae trying to eliminate Naomi. Oh, Naomi! No! Oh my god, she was in there from number 1, so she made it about halfway through this Rumble matchup. Alright, who's the new sort of, like, person that's been in there longest? I think that might have to go to Trish, maybe? It's hard to tell, because I think everybody came in at the same time, almost. Give or take. Sometimes it's, like, hard to tell, I'm not even joking. But Alexa going after Sasha, Brie going after Zelina, and Sasha Banks is eliminated. Let's go. Ooh. Oh, and Nikki Bella about to join Brie in the center of the ring here tonight. We are halfway through the Royal Rumble matchup. Again, if I sound a little tired, it's because, well, the game crashed at number 28 in the last Rumble, and I was getting just so mad. I was so salty, but Nikki Bella going right for Candice LeRae. Alexa Bliss going after Brie Bella. And Trish Stratus, of course, challenging on Zelina Vega. And Brie Bella just got eliminated by Alexa Bliss. Definitely a strong showing from Little Miss Bliss here tonight. Candice LeRae's been in since, I think, number 10. So she's been in here a little while. I wouldn't do that, Candice. You know the Rumble. Just in general. Although I think Trish came in a little bit before that. Okay, well, she's out. The ring is getting cleared out. Nikki Bella focusing in on Zelina Vega, trying to eliminate her. Candice LeRae and Alexa Bliss are squaring off right here. Zelina Vega went over the top rope right there, and Mia Yim from NXT is coming on down to the ring here tonight at number 16. This is interesting. Like, what happens if, like, one of the legends kind of wins it? Like, what if, like, Nikki Bella wins or something like that? Like, someone's gonna throw some popcorn at someone's gonna throw popcorn. I don't know. Well, I mean, to be fair, we've had, like, a debut in the form of Nikki Cross here tonight, who just took out, like, half the match at one point. So we're gonna see right here, but Alexa Bliss, Candice LeRae, they've been in for a little while as well. So we'll see how it goes. Nikki Bella putting her attention on to Zelina Vega and Molly Holly. Very interesting. It's interesting to see a mixture of, like, past, present, and future stars kind of in this matchup here, and I think that's why a lot of people, myself included, love the Royal Rumble so much. And Candice LeRae eliminating Nikki Bella. Alexa Bliss focusing in on Mia Yim. Molly Holly trying to eliminate Zelina Vega. Candice LeRae's got the right idea. Just staying right there. Not getting in the middle of anything. LeRae focusing in on Bliss. Ooh, and Ruby Riott making her debut here tonight. Oh, and Zelina Vega eliminates Molly Holly. Ruby Riott making her way down to the ring and making her NXT Universe Mode debut. We're going to see if she ends up on NXT. So, we're going to see what happens. It's going to be quite interesting. We saw Nikki Cross debut as well. And Mia Yim going right for Candice LeRae. Riott going after Vega. Oh! And Candice just went flying. Mia Yim just eliminated Candice LeRae. Dakota Kai from NXT coming down to the ring at number 19. Very interesting mixture of superstars right here. Lots of interesting styles and characters. It'll be very interesting now. I think Alexa Bliss has now been in there the longest of the 5 that we've got right now. So it'll be interesting to see how that factors into anything. Oh, and she's teaming it up a little bit with Zelina Vega. Very interesting. Oh, this has been an interesting evening, to say the least. We got 3 from NXT, 1 free agent, and of course Zelina Vega from Raw. We're going to see who's going to come out next. Oh, and Zelina goes over the top rope. Alexa Bliss, huge showing from her tonight no matter what. Bianca Belair from Raw coming down to the ring at number 20. Mia Yim and Alexa Bliss are fighting it out, as well as Dakota Kai and Ruby Riott. Bianca Belair's got the right idea. She's just, like, kind of chilling. Alexa Bliss trying to float over to where she can help eliminate people, which is a very smart strategy, to say the least. Oh, Mia Yim counters out of Bianca Belair right there. Out of that hold, I should say. Oh, and Ruby Riott is out. What a showing. Holy crap. What a showing right there from Ruby Riott. Very interesting development, to say the least. Holy crap. Of course, Maurice has joined in the mix now. She's on NXT. Alexa Bliss and Maurice. Definitely an interesting matchup that would be interesting to watch. Alexa Bliss still kind of one of the longest running people in there. Wait, why is Charlotte Flair in this? Charlotte Flair has a championship matchup tomorrow night, and she's in the Royal Rumble match coming in at number 22. For the love of God, I really hope this does not freeze up again. Oh, and Alexa Bliss, huge Hurricane Rana onto Maurice right there. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair have plenty of history together. Bianca Belair and Maurice, very interesting matchup right there. Oh, God. Alexa Bliss had a bit of a run. I think she came in at, like, around, like, number 12 or 13, I think. Maurice trying to eliminate Bianca Belair. She's got her over the top rope. And Natalya coming in at number 23. Alexa Bliss had a huge showing here tonight. Alexa Bliss, on behalf of NXT, we're proud of you. Oh, Charlotte Flair getting caught up in the middle rope. Oh, what just happened there? Alright, let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. Apologies if I had to, like, jump cut or anything like that. Like, I needed, like, a few seconds to get away from my screen just to decompress for a moment or two, just because I think we need that every now and then. Oh, Kairi Sane coming in at number 24. She's making her debut here in Universe Mode as well. So we've had Nikki Cross, we had Ruby Riott, and now we have Kairi Sane. Where are they going to end up if they end up going anywhere? We're going to find out slowly but surely, to say the least. But here we go. Oh! Oh, and Natalya just got eliminated from the matchup here. This is shaping up to be quite an interesting matchup, to say the least. Alright, here we go. And also, I'm pausing it every now and then just to prevent, like, the game from crashing, so I'm hoping that worked for, like, a minute or two. Oh, snap. This could be game over. Nia Jax at number 25 coming down to the ring. Oh, boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Charlotte Flair. Back suplex onto Maurice. Nia Jax going right for Dakota Kai. Or not Dakota Kai, Bianca Belair. My bad. I was looking right at Dakota. Like, just because they were all in that same little pocket right there. So, Jesus, take the wheel. Charlotte freaking Flair. Kairi Sane trying to eliminate Mia Yim. And Kairi Sane gets the elimination. Oh my God. Oh God, and Nia Jax going after Kairi Sane here. Charlotte Flair going over the top rope. And Maurice eliminates Charlotte Flair. Lita making a guest appearance. Kairi Sane got eliminated by Nia Jax. Y'all are going to be throwing potatoes at the screen. I can just sense it right here. Now I really want French fries now. Why am I like this? Dakota Kai going right after Lita. Very interesting development there. I think Dakota Kai's now been in there the longest, maybe. Or maybe it's Maurice. It's somewhere in there. Everybody's kind of staying away from Nia Jax, which is both a great idea and a not-so-great idea. But Nia Jax going for Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair just has a lot of strength and resilience. So I think she could possibly be the one to take out Nia Jax, but we'll see how things unfold. Lita going after Nia Jax, that fearless attitude that she has. Nia Jax escaping an attempted elimination, or elimination attempt, I should say. Well, yeah, attempted elimination. I think that's fair. I think that's fair to say. Oh, God. And Maurice is down. Who is going to join in the fray? I think we're at number 26, or about to get to number 26. 9, 8, 7. I'm sure some of y'all are going to be, like, shouting this while you're watching this and betting. And at number 27, Toni Storm making her way down to the ring. Very interesting. Of course, Toni Storm made it to the semifinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. She's got the right idea. She's like, I'm not dealing with any of this. I'm going to wait it out a little bit. Toni Storm going right for Dakota Kai, but Maurice is back in there trying to eliminate Nia Jax. Oh my God, Bianca Belair. Sorry if that again jump cut. This was about the space where it froze last time, and I'm kind of not chancing it. Mickie James making her way down to the ring at number 28. This is quite interesting. Dakota Kai just got eliminated. She's been in there since what, like number 18, 19, somewhere around there. Mickie James going right for Nia Jax this time, trying to eliminate her. Lita and Bianca Belair squaring off. This is quite interesting. This is quite interesting. Who's coming in at number 29? We already know Bayley's at number 30, so who's going to be next? Oh boy, Io Shirai coming in at 29. This is quite interesting. So we are going to have either Toni Storm, Maurice, Lita, Bianca Belair, Nia Jax, Mickie James, Io Shirai. Okay, maybe not Maurice now. So we're down to the final 7 almost. We've got 6 in the ring now. We got 1 more to come. So either Lita, Toni Storm, Bianca Belair, Io Shirai, Nia Jax, Mickie James, or Bayley is going to be your winner of the Royal Rumble match. Mickie James is not backing down from Nia Jax, and I respect that quite a bit. Just going full steam. Io Shirai and Lita, that's a bit of a dream matchup right there. 2 women who are just innovators in their own right. Very interesting blend of past and present right there. Io Shirai going right for Lita. Toni Storm with a huge German right onto Nia Jax. Mickie James and Bianca. Oh, and Io dumps out Lita. We are down to 6 as Bayley makes her way down to the ring. Toni Storm, Io Shirai, Nia Jax, Mickie James, Bianca Belair, or Bayley. Who's going to win? Io Shirai going right for Toni Storm. Those 2 have plenty of history traveling the world and having matchups against each other. Bianca Belair is in trouble. And Bayley gets rid of Nia Jax. We're down to 5. Toni Storm escapes elimination from... And Bianca Belair is out. Mickie James is still in this somehow. Toni Storm, Io Shirai, Bayley, and Mickie James. Bianca Belair is eliminated right there. Huge German suplex from Io. We're down to the final 4. Mickie James, Bayley, Toni Storm with the Storm Zero onto Io Shirai. What a matchup this has been, people. Holy crap. Oh! And Shirai and Bayley are fighting out of elimination attempts, I think, possibly. Bayley the freshest, of course, at number 30. They're all relatively fresh, I would say, because we're at like 27, 28, 29, 30, which sounds about right. Oh, and a huge takedown. Storm gets right back up. Huge back suplex onto Shirai. James and Bayley going at it once more. Oh, and Bayley catches James. And Bayley won the number 30 spot after winning Queen of the Ring. Huge driver from Storm onto Io. Oh, huge kick right there from Mickie James onto Bayley. The Mick kick. And Mickie James... And Mickie James eliminates Bayley! We are down to Mickie James, Io Shirai, and Toni Storm. And your final 3 here. Oh my god. But Io Shirai going for Mickie James right here tonight. Oh my god. This is a great final 3, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't think any of us would be mad with the outcome of this final 3, like, whatsoever. Who's going out? Oh! And now we got Toni Storm and Mickie James facing off. Io Shirai barely hanging in there. Mickie James trying to eliminate Toni Storm. She's over that top rope. Io Shirai looking to pitch in right here. Will Storm hang on, or will she get eliminated? Storm hangs on, and those 2 are still trying to eliminate Storm, and Storm fights out of this. Oh my god, what a final 3 this is, people. This is like kind of a dream final 3 almost. Like, this is a great final 3. if I've ever seen one. Like, this is a great final three. I have no words. We're just gonna sit back and enjoy it. Like we should be. Like, I don't think any of us can be really mad about this final three. We got one free agent. We got one from NXT. We have one from Raw in there. This is an interesting mixture just in general of experiences and styles and travel and just the breadth of all three of these women and their experiences and styles. It's interesting and I love it. It's a fun watch for the crowd. And I'm excited to see how this is going to unfold. Who's going to win the Women's Royal Rumble? Who's going to Mania? Toni Storm. Toni Storm and Mickie James are your last two in this matchup. Oh, and Storm fights out of elimination. Huge slap to Mickie James. Toni Storm trying to eliminate Mickie James right here. Oh my god. Your final two are Mickie James and Toni Storm. Io Shirai, you've had one heck of a run here at Royal Rumble tonight. Mickie James fighting out. Oh my god. This has been a crazy Royal Rumble match. Oh, and a huge strike right there from Mickie James here tonight. This is going to be quite interesting to say the least. Oh, huge strike from Mickie James onto Toni Storm here tonight. These two are just exchanging blows now at this point. Toni Storm, huge drop toe hold right there. And Storm trying to eliminate Mickie James right here tonight. And Mickie James powers through this somehow, some way. And a huge back suplex from James. Mickie James pulling up Storm right here. Storm ducks the kick from James. And Toni Storm, Mickie James, your final two here tonight. And Toni Storm has won the Women's Royal Rumble. People, what a Royal Rumble match we had. It was crazy from start to finish. But there you go, NXT's Toni Storm. Picking up the huge win here tonight and a championship opportunity guaranteed for Miss Toni Storm at WrestleMania. This is huge. This is huge. This is a game changer. And that, my friends, is how we are ending our first night of Royal Rumble action. We had a title change. We had a Queen of the Ring declared. We had a title defense. We had a last man standing. And now we have Toni time coming to WrestleMania. Toni Storm winning the Women's Royal Rumble here tonight. And what was arguably one of the best final threes that we've had in quite some time across the board, men's or women's Royal Rumbles. I loved it. I loved it. This was a fun match. It's been a great first night of action. Stay tuned for Friday as we get a lot of the nitty-gritties taken care of as well. Again, it's been an exciting match, an exciting time. WrestleMania, look out. Toni Storm is coming for WrestleMania. It's going to be interesting to see who's going to be the champion at the end of Friday's show. Whether that's Charlotte Flair, Christina Jacobs, or will she go after Becky Lynch? We're going to see how everything kind of pans out. So, on that note, thank you all so much for tuning in. Leave a like, leave a comment, do all that fun stuff here on the channel. And stay tuned for part 2 coming up on Friday here on NXT Universe Mode. I'll see you all later. Bye, everyone.